Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike here at Game From Scratch, and today we have a humble bundle of interested game developers, but I have to warn you right up front, this one is a rebundle. That means this bundle has already happened before, and frankly, it happened before that as well with previous versions, so there is a really good chance if you are a digital hoarder like me, you have everything in this bundle. However, I promised on this channel, whenever there is a humble of interested game developers in some way, shape, or form, I buy it, I cover it, and I let you know all about it. And the cool thing today is I at least get to save my money because, well, I've already bought it a couple times, actually. So this one is the Your Sounds, Your Movies Professional Video and Audio Creation Bundle. It's basically a collection of software from Magix. Now, Magix didn't create most of this stuff. One key piece here is Vegas, used to be Sony. Another piece here is Acid, used to be... I don't know who used to make Acid, but it didn't used to be Magix anyway. So we're going to take a look at this bundle. If you don't know how humble bundles work, basically it's a collection of stuff, in this case audio, video, software, around a common theme. You decide how your money is allocated between charity, between the publisher, between humble, and if you so choose, and thanks so much if you do, to support Game From Scratch. Now this bundle they're saying $678 worth of software. And I got to tell you right up front, a lot of this stuff is a couple of versions out of date. We'll look at that as we go through it, but even still, it can be a pretty good deal. Compared to, say, buying this stuff off of Amazon or whatever, this stuff is quite a bit cheaper. Now, at the $1 US tier or the $1.30 Canadian tier, you get crap. I got to tell you at this point in time, Magix Music Maker installs some stuff on your system, like kind of like ads sort of thing. I found that in previous versions of this after the fact. I'm not that impressed with Magix Music Maker at this point in time. I don't really know that I would recommend it for anybody, but it's the $1 tier. So we're just going to skip it for the most part. So you get the Music Maker, and then on top they get a $20 in-app voucher and a $9 in-app voucher. We'll just skip over that and get to the real software. This starts at the $20 Canadian level, which I think you could call $15 US. Here you get Acid Music Studio 11. Acid is a kind of a different way of composing music. It's kind of like a DAW. If you want to drill down and learn more about any of these, by the way, you can find it down here, but it's the idea of using these small loops to compose your music. I've never done a video on Acid, actually, but this is getting you Acid Music Studio 11, and also the Soundpool's 90 Hip Hop Complete Bundle. You can also notice this is Windows-only software by the little logos down underneath, but realistically, this is the bundle. So at $32 Canadian or $25 US, more or less, you're either going to buy this tier or you're not buying the bundle at all. Here, what you're getting is Video Pro X 11. You're getting Movie Studio 16, which is Vegas. That's Vegas. And then you're getting Acid Studio 13. As you can tell by the pricing, the star of the show here is Video Pro X. It's also the most current. It's one-of-a-kind video editing software, perfect symbiosis of sophisticated cutting tools, powerful performance, detailed editing function. Take your filmmaking workflow to the next level. So what you see basically is it's a video editing, a nonlinear editor for creating and using video. Work with HDR workflows, 4K, ultra high definition, multicam, and 360 video editing. So if you are looking for a video editor, Video Pro X is kind of the star of the show. But you've also got Movie Studio Pro Platinum, which is the Vegas Suite. This one is getting a little bit more out of date, being version 16. And then you've also got Audio Studio 13. This is kind of a commercial equivalent of, say, Audio Forge. It's for acquiring and editing raw waveforms. So if you're doing any recording or anything to that effect, that is where SoundForge would kick in. So realistically, if you're interested in this bundle, you're probably here for Video Pro X or for Acid Music Studio. And then, as I mentioned earlier on, these are, first off, were available at a previous time. So back in August 2020, this bundle was run. As you can see, the $1 tier is identical, the $15 tier is identical, and the $25 tier is identical. And I did a video on it, and you'll notice the thumbnail, for the most part, is also identical. And also, apparently, my own website is telling me that I need Botox. That's not good. So anyways, that is the bundle. It was available in August. As you can see, I already purchased it once. Since I already had it in the past, I didn't actually need to purchase it. As you can see, I haven't actually redeemed any of these keys because I'd already had it from a previous go. My digital hoarding is getting out of hand. By the way, a news flash for people. So if you want to grab the EDM discharge from the last bundle or the Music Maker credit from the last bundle, they are apparently expiring in just a few days. But if you can probably tell, I'm not acquiring it and I don't care about it. So that's how little regard I have for the first tier here and for Music Maker in general. Hello, Magic Software. As I mentioned earlier on, these are not necessarily the most current versions we are dealing with. So you can see there is a Music Maker 2021. Vegas is currently on version 18, and what this bundle is including is version 16. But realistically, it's probably this one that you're in for, which is Video Pro X. The version being offered is 11, and the version that is currently for sale is hard to determine. Okay, even going through the update history, I can't tell that this is a different version. It looks like it may actually just be up to date. So I don't know. I'll have to look into this one further in terms of what version of this you're getting. This is the downside to having your name in the Video Pro X. To me, version X is the version you are getting. Here you'll see SoundForge, the Audio Studio, their most current version is 14, and back to the bundle, you're seeing Audio Studio is 13. It is Video Pro X11. I'm 100%. I'm not actually certain if there's been a change since then. So I wish I could tell you straight out how out of date or current this particular version is, but I actually can't figure it out. So my apologies to there. But that is the bundle today. It's a bundle. Again, it's already been through. Similar to this, we've had a couple of bundles along this line. So we've had Acid and Vegas Movie X and so on featured in previous, same with SoundForge. Those have all been in previous bundles. And this one, again, was most recently in August. So do be sure, head on over to your account like so. Just basically, just head on into it. Go to purchases. You're going to see I have a problem. So anyways, go to sound, your movies. You will find it right there. August the 12th was the last time this bundle was on. So do make sure that you're not buying a duplicate of the bundle. But if you are in it for this bundle, what you are really in it for is the Video Pro X, maybe Vegas, maybe SoundForge, or Acid. It's kind of one of those things, any one of those. If you wanted a single program from this bundle, it makes the entire bundle, a no-brainer. You're not going to get any individual one of those packages for $25. Is it worth it? It's hard to say, to be honest. So if you're looking for a non-linear video editor, the free options aren't great. So everyone should probably have at least one video editor in their collection. And yeah, this is an option. So anyways, really not the biggest endorsement of a Humble Bundle ever. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, it's been around before. So do be aware of that. Okay, that's it. Talk to you all later. Also, if you do have an opinion on this and you know more about the Video Pro versioning that's confusing as hell, let me know in the comments down below. The community would love to hear from that. All right, that's it. Talk to you later. Goodbye.